See, Chief Beef World been feeling a whole lot secure these days. Ever since Mayor TopHat assigned extra security to secure the park at night. Meet Chase. He's one of our park security guards at night. Found out he's in the bowling league at Plinko Bowl. Just bought a house not too far from Simple Park, and he loves to play Plinko. So Chase, he's alright with me. So it was one of them nights where I couldn't sleep. So I decided to get up and do some early morning runs around Chief Beef World. So it's about 3 a.m. And who do I see? Oscar and the Gringo landscapers here outside the Chief Beef police station. I asked him what he was doing here, and he said that he couldn't sleep either, and he had a vision of planting some scavola here outside the Chief Beef police station. So I asked him, was it kind of early for that? And he said, when you're trying to build something great and you have a masterpiece in your head, you have to get it done. So I left him to his work, and I kept on with my rounds. See, I catch up to Drew around about 9 o'clock, and Drew had his guys already at work on a hot dog squad staff lobby over here, like a sub police station right here next to the hot dog roller. So, yeah, I'm gonna let him finish this up, but I asked him how long this job's gonna take, and he said it should be wrapped up by the end of the month because we're still transitioning into phase 3 here in Chief Beef World, where we're gonna need all hands on deck around here for the next couple of projects that we plan on putting in here for as attractions goes. So I'm gonna leave him and his guys to their work, and I'm gonna check on a few other concerns that I have in the park this morning. So let me go check those out. So I had Jacob meet me over there by the Heliozide food trucks, so we could discuss some kind of seating area build that we can build for him over here for his patrons when they come and grab some tacos from the taco truck. So I'm gonna leave these guys to discuss some kind of layout of what he was looking for, basically what type of design he was looking for, and I'm gonna check on something else in the park I want to check on. Now on my way back to the Springfield airport to go check on a little project that I was setting up over there, I ran into Oscar and the Gringo landscapers again. They had got a lot done right here. So this guys was working on the second half of this, so they should be done with this little Scavola project by the end of the day. Now after helping me with the resort flyer and taking project lead on that assignment, Fred, the head brother from Four Brothers and a brother-in-law, he decided to come out of retirement to help me out with a couple of projects around Chief Beef World since I got his brothers bogged down with a lot of projects. So he got a few guys that come over here to take care of this queue line situation that I was talking about before and adding some queue covering over this thing. So I'm gonna let him take charge of that, and I'm gonna come back and see what kind of design these guys came up with. See, now this what happens when you hire contractors off of Davis list. No, this guy, man, he was the only person I can get to come in at such a last minute job, but I just needed somebody to come in and put us a pavement from the Cedric Hotel over to here. But this guy was too busy just surveying the land, man. I bet you I won't hire nobody else off of Davis list. So it's lunchtime, so I had to have a little lunch with the wife here at Chief Beef. So I sit down and got me a bite to eat, and we was having a little nice conversation about how everything is going and everything. And while I wrap up my lunch here, I'm gonna get back to checking on the rest of the projects that's going on while we're in the midst of transitioning into phase 3. Cause we got some big projects coming up here in Chief Beef World. So yeah. let's get back to the rest of the story, man. After I finish my lunch here with my wife. Now, after having me a nice lunch with the wife at Chief Beef and having me a nice double sergeant burger with cheese, Oscar and the Grinko Landscapers was just wrapping up with this Cavola project over here. And what can I say? It actually looks really nice right here. He even said that they added a landscaper light up under here, so at night it's gonna be even more lighting right here. So I can't wait to check this out at night, but Oscar was right. This looks really good. At the Cedric Hotel, I had to meet up with the architects that I want to use for the refabrication of the Fireflight X. So we're sitting out here going over the specs of the blueprint and how I want them to redesign the ride or design the ride to fit Chief Beef World here. Um, so I'm gonna lead them to it and let them do what they do, and I'm gonna go over to the Springfield Airport to see what's going on with that project right there, because I think they're about done over there with the queue covering. So let's go check that out. Back over at the Springfield Airport, Fred still got it. So he came up with this design here for the queue covering. He even added TV monitors in the queue line. Didn't expect that, but this came out absolutely fantastic as well. And Fred, you still got it. With the Top Hat project being such a massive project that we're about to start off in phase three here in Chief Beef World, Will decided to bring in some extra contractors here. So we had a group of graduating guys who just graduated from construction school, and we brought them in. These were the guys that was top of their class. So Will felt that these were the best candidates to come in and help us out on this project. So I'm gonna let him finish doing his orientation here with these guys, and yeah, we're gonna go over here and check out that hot dog squad staff building as well. I don't think it's quite done yet. They're still breaking ground on it, but it should be done. But we'll see. After checking up on Drew and his guys on the Chief Wiggum staff lobby over there, I had to get myself packed up because I have one of the biggest road trips that I have to take. You know, since we've been doing Chief Beef World, I got a lot of things that I got to try to get done. You know, before we go into Phase 3 here at Chief Beef World. So I got to take a trip out the Coastal Road to finalize the project for Project Top Hat. I also got to go back out to Jones Mansion because I got a phone call from my snake guys out there. You know, it seems like we got a new addition to the snake house out there, so I got to go check that out. Then I also got to meet up with my brother out at Old Town Park. You know, he's out there taking care of some business, and he invited me to come out there and hang with him to get on Old Town Park's newest ride, Raging Beast. So we got to go out there and take care of that. And I got to stop by Jones Water Company to check out our new filtration plant, you know, and see how that's working out and everything. And then finally wrapping up the trip, I got to meet Mayor Top Hat at Bookie Studios for a taping of Planko Live as we discussing the projects that's going on here in Chief Beef World and the newest projects that we're working on right now, Project X, which is one of our coasters that we're about to put in Chief Beef World. So I got a busy few weeks coming up, man, and so I'm gonna leave these guys here to take care of business here in Chief Beef World. And yeah, I'll see you guys at Coastal Road. First stop on my busy road trip here, I made it back out to Carol Wynn's Towers here in Coastal Road, out at the Boss Park. So I'm going up in here and take care of the finalization of all this paperwork and the permits that we're gonna need to finish up Project Top Hat and Chief Beef World. So let me go and take care of that, guys, and we're gonna move on to the next part of the story. And back at Chief Beef World, the guys are working real hard on these last finishing projects that they got in Phase 2 here at Chief Beef World. So Jacob grabbed a few guys to work on Heliozad's outdoor seating deck right here. So that should be wrapped up and done in no time. Drew even got his guys working double time on the Wiggum staff building over here. You know, they already got the first level laid out here. And Oscar got the Grinko's landscaper guys out here as well for planting some more trees and things like that. So yeah, these guys are working real hard here in Chief Beef World while I'm away. So all these projects should be wrapped up by the time I make it back. So we'll check on all of those projects when we make it back. So let's get back to the story. And back at my snake house out at Jones Mansion, my snake guys called me then because my queen python is at the bottom of the pit. She had laid some eggs, and the babies had just hatched. So I came to check it out for myself to see the new additions to the snake pit. You know, boy, it started with a few snakes in here a few years ago and grew to such a massive snake pit now, and now they're having babies. But that guy in the bottom of the pit, man, he's a brave soldier. This is my snake pit and all, but hey, it won't catch me in this thing. But it was cool to see, my snakes breeding now and things like that. So I might move some of these snakes to my terrarium over there, to make room for the babies. So maybe I'll take the babies over to my terrarium one day. But right now, I gotta get back on my road trip here so we can head back to Chief Beef World and take care of business, guys. What y'all think about my snake pit though? So a couple of days later, I met up with my brother at Old Town Park. So we hit a ride the Raging Beast, the park's newest coaster and tallest. So we definitely gonna get on that. And this ride at the entrance right here is crazy too. Yeah. But let's go get on this Raging Beast. See, me and my brother, we had a fun time here at Old Town Park, so we decided to save the Raging Beast for last because the line stayed long all day. So we grabbed us a couple of priority passes so we can get on this thing before we head out of here. So we decided to ride shotgun. So after a nice fun day at Old Town Park, man, that Raging Beast had to be the most intense ride that we got on in that park the whole day. And it also gave me some ideas for Project Top Hat as well, man, the tunnel part on the ride. So yeah, me and my brother, man, we sat outside the hotel for a little bit, chopped it up, and we got ready to turn it in, 'cause I had to get ready to head out to the airport the next morning to head out to Jones Water Company to check out our new water filtration plant right here. My brother, he's gonna be still here for a couple more days, but so we're gonna turn it in for tonight, and we're gonna finish this story in the morning. So the next day, out at Jones Water Company, I met up with my water plant guys, and they was letting me know how everything is going a-okay and running smoothly here at the new filtration plant that we added outside of Jones Water Company to purify our water, for filtration for our hydrocarbonator. That's what hydrocarbon is short for. Our hydrocarbonator flavoring machine. So things are going good here at Jones Water Company right now. So I'm gonna leave these guys to finish taking care of this and making sure my water stays pure. And we're gonna continue on with our Chief Beef story. Now back at Chief Beef World, Matty called his friend Moomin in to help him out at the Fancy Shack by bringing in some extra supplies, to get himself prepared for opening day as we get closer and closer. I think Matty is very excited about his new venture here in Chief Beef World. And Jacob and his guys finished up with Heliozar's seating area for his guests. That turned out pretty well, and I think Heliozar likes it. He also called his sister in to man their Coca-Cola stand right there. So it's safe to say that Heliozard is getting ready for opening day and is happy about his start here in Chief Beef World as well. So let's get back to the story, shall we? So now after over 3 weeks worth of traveling here, I wrapped my trip up here on the set of Planko Live here with Mayor TopHat as he talked about. As we get closer to opening day and as we getting into phase 3 of production at Chief Beef World and talking about our construction of our first coaster. So yeah, man, I had a long trip here, man, so I think it's about time I get ready to head back to Chief Beef World to see what these guys came up with while I was away and check out all the projects right now and get ready for these meetings and things like that so we can start on phase 3 at Chief Beef World. But I'm enjoying myself right here on TV on Planko Live, man. It's an experience here. Yeah, I feel like a star. Made it back to Chief Beef World around about 6 or 7 or so. Met up with Drew. And what can I say? These guys came up with another wonderful design here for the Wiggum substation here for the hot dog squad area in Chief Beef World. So yeah, this is wrapping up some of our phase 2 projects here. So I'm gonna go and get some rest. I know Drew's gonna go get some rest because morning we got a huge meeting with a lot of the new contractors and to go over the blueprints. And I even got to bring Oscar from Grinko's in because I need him to head off some guys for the landscaping for this ride as well. So we're going to conclude for here tonight right here. And we're going to go turn it in for the night and we'll catch you guys in the morning. See, while I was away, Will grabbed another group of graduating class members from the construction school and he brought them all in and had them going through their orientation as well. And this morning is our big meeting where we introduce the newest project that we're about to put in here in Chief Beef World, Project Top Hat. So it's going to be a coaster, a F25 type coaster. So we got all hands on deck. So we made sure we had enough guys to come in here to get started on the project because we're about to start breaking grounds on this in a couple of days. So we wanted everybody to be prepared and we made sure everybody know what their jobs is, their task is here that we need them to do. And later on this evening, I may even call in the food truck, Chinga Derist. You know, I hit him up and I heard that he had a new food truck that he was running, and I told him to stop by Chief Beef World this evening, and yeah, I'm gonna feed the guys. They can go by and grab a bite to eat off the food truck when it gets here. So I'm gonna wrap this meeting up here with the guys and let them know, make sure they know what's going on here, and make sure they keep Mayor Top Hat out of the loop, and yeah, we all good. So I'm gonna wrap this part of the story up, and yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next part of the story. Now that construction is on the way for Project Top Hat here in Chief Beef World, I think I'm gonna leave Drew and Will in charge of this project right here because it's gonna be a few months before this project is completed anyway. And Fred and Jacob both said that they had projects that they would like to start up in phase 3 that fits into the budget here in Chief Beef World. So I'm about to go take a look at their ideas and see what it is. And I'm gonna leave these guys to their work and we'll come back and revisit this project in a later date. Now, see, Will's idea was to put a Chief Wiggum's police station over here, like a little small one. They got the substation over there for the staff, but he was actually talking about building Chief Wiggum Police Station restaurant right here outside of Springfield Airport. And since we got a few spare guys from the Project Top Hat job, I said it's a go and it's okay. I gave him the okay for it, and we're gonna start the process of building that and come back and check on what Will designed here and see what he came up with. So let me go see what Jacob was talking about over at the Raw Ride. See, over at the Raw Ride, see, Jacob was thinking now that we have a bit of a rivalry here in Chief Beef World between Chief Wiggums and Chief Beef. He thought it would be a cool idea to remove this Chief Beef statue here and add one of the Chief Wiggum statues in here, as well as call the signage guys out here to put Wiggum up there on top of the stanchions right there, and Beef on the other side over there for Chief Beef and Chief Wiggums. I thought that was a clever idea, so I'm gonna let him get to working on that as well, and we'll come back and check on this project in a later date as well. I gotta admit, this guy that I hired from Davis List, he did a pretty good job with this paving and concrete work, being that he's a one-man contractor here with his own cement truck. So I had to call Oscar over here, because I got a lot of guys working on other projects. So, but Oscar, his side trade is electrical work, so outside of landscaping. So I'm gonna have Oscar come over here and hook this pathing up with some lighting. Yeah. Well, I gotta meet my wife over at the Cedric Hotel. But yeah, this guy did an awesome job with this pathing here. I'm impressed. So after a long day of project approvals and things like that, the wife and I decided to have a date night at the local drive-in because my wife and her book club they host a art and sip event every year. So this year is my wife's year to host, so she's gonna be headed back out to Jones Mansion to set up for the event out at the home library. So we're about to go out to check out this movie, The Marvels, at the drive-in. So we'll see you guys at the drive-in. So the wife and I, we finally made it to this drive-in. So we're gonna check out this Marvel movie, and that's gonna conclude our episode of Chief Beef World today. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on the video, and leave a comment down below letting me know how you're enjoying the Chief Beef World stories here at Scott Boogie Gaming. So until next time, and until the next Chief Beef World video, I'll catch y'all in the next episode.